Anyway, I had to wait till conversation was done. But yeah, I'm up at 8 something in the morning. I've been up for the past hour. I had to cleanse my energy, smoke myself a blunt. Somebody's doing spell work, and I'm guessing they didn't want me to wake up today. And I'm up today, bitch. I woke up with my hand so numb. It's not even funny. So somebody's trying to send inflammation to my body. So somebody's trying to send inflammation to my body. And then they trying to fucking do womb, sacral, and solar plexus chakra. So then I started belching, and then my stomach started doing what it does. So today's a moon cycle. Today's one of the moon cycles. Of course, they're doing what they're doing. And of course, when you tap into me and you try to hurt me physically, where I'm physically feeling pain, we have a problem. I want you to know that I am definitely, I want y'all to know. It says don't let them know. I want y'all to know because I'm more powerful than you. I want you to know that I am and I will be doing a banishment spell and a return to sender to your ass. And when I do it, 444 on the timer, as I say this, please I need you to understand that it's not going to end well. And I'm just returning what you're sending to me. So whatever, think about whatever you're sending. Okay? Somebody just slammed the door. Sirens. It's a wrap for you. Because I've been trying my best not to touch a candle. Trying my best. I'm leaving it to God. I'm leaving it to God. But I'm going to help. I'm going to assist. Okay? Sirens. It's time for me. It's time for me. It's time for me to do what I need to do. I've been sitting here being nice because that's basically what it is. I've been being nice. I'm not going to be nice no more. Here we go, look, upstairs. So I remove, I block, I banish, and I repel all curses, hexes, and motherfucking spells. Or astral projecting, remote viewing, notifying all spiritual spies trying to pry. Or negative entities or energies. Spiritual spies, monitoring spirits, remote viewing eyes. I block and bind you to your own demise. I'm going to tap into the energy. This morning. And I'm going to do the opposite. It's like y'all don't want me to get online. Y'all don't want me to tap in. But when you attack me, that's what happens. Why do it? I don't understand. You don't want me to touch these cards. But when you do spell work to me, and you're creating some type of physical pain to my body, that's letting me know what you're doing, all you're doing is making me tap in. You're not stopping me. You're not stopping anything. So we're going to tap the fuck in. Look, look at that. As I split the deck, I get a notification. I'm undefeated, motherfucker, and you're being destroyed. As soon as I split the deck, you're being destroyed, and I'm undefeated. Here we go with the back and forth. Every time I go live, every time I tap into these cards, this is what happens. They don't know how to act. Look at that. My live gets messed up as soon as I say they're getting casted out. Oh, you going outside? You didn't want me to wake up today. You the one that's going outside, though. You going outside? I just did the deck. I saw past, home and work, community. Somebody related to me by blood. Somebody from my past related to me by blood is going outside. Their bank accounts is in the reverse. So somebody's going outside. They try to water you down, but it only rejuvenate me, revitalize me and my garden. They going outside and they try to water me down. This troublemaker that's in a false marriage. In an abusive relationship. Their devilish deeds will bring them karma. They going outside. In the home community. They in their feelings. I don't know why you keep on trying to do anything to me. I don't know why you keep trying to tap into me. I'm not too sure. And it keeps letting me know that this is where you live here. You live in my building. You live in my area. You live here. It's going to keep coming out. And I'm not too sure why you continue to do what you do, because every time I touch my cards, it's going to come out. It's going to let me know that you're in my home community. Is somebody in this building that's doing this. And it's not only my upstairs neighbor. They make themselves very exposed. They already exposed themselves. So they could keep coming out on this table all they want. Everybody knows my upstairs neighbor's doing what they're doing. They cannot hide that. As much as they want to, they cannot hide. Everybody knows what they're doing. This is somebody that's hiding their hand in my home community, and they're going outside for being a troublemaker. This is somebody in my home community that's married. So it's a female and a male. Somebody that's in a false marriage. They're getting beat on. That's in an abusive relationship that's in my home community. And these troublemakers are in their feeling. They try to water me down in my home community. Bitch, you mad? You jelly? Look, false crimes committed. Someone's trying to set the record straight. How you setting the record straight? I want to know. I really want how somebody's going to explain to me. This is the thing. You all here trying to end my life. Literally. You trying to end it with spell work. Because you can't fuck with me physically. You tried it. So you trying to take my life spiritually. You can't even do that. And you trying to set the what record are you possibly gonna set straight? Oh no, I wasn't trying to kill her. Fuck, I'm gonna trigger the app and I don't give a fuck. What how are you gonna explain yourself? That don't make no sense. You can't set any record straight. You out here fucking with the devil. It says your devilish deeds will bring you karma. You fuck with the devil. Now you're dead. The devil about to lay your ass out. Yeah, archangel protection. I'm protected from you. In all ways, shapes, and form. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. All aspects of my life is protected. Why you keep fucking with me? I don't know. You must want to die. That's what it is. You must want to. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing for nobody. That's what's going to happen to these people. Because they don't want to stop. They are going to pass away. D-I-E, die. No longer here. Transitioning to the spirit realm. Do they understand that? I don't think they do. And the more that they do, the faster it comes for you. The faster your death comes. So that's what it is? You just trying to speed up the process? I just saw 1441, now I saw 1444. Online community, home community. You tried to water me down in my home community and online. There's about 600-700 cards in here. Childlike behavior. They need to act their age. This is somebody that's older. That should know better. That should have some fucking sense. But it's obvious that they don't. Hold on, my tea. So somebody in my home community, they try to water me down in my home community. They try to water me down in my online community. Bitch, because what? You don't believe in me? I don't give a fuck. There's a bunch of other people that believe in me. I believe in me, bitch. How about that? So you think your moon ritual that you started doing last night was supposed to stop me from waking up today? Excuse me, I don't wake up. I rise up, bitch. So the only time I wake up like this, or I feel some type of actual pain, is because somebody was really trying to stop me from waking up today. I'm here to remind you, loud and clear, since you live in my fucking home community, that I'm gonna rise up every day. You're the one that's losing sleep. I don't lose sleep, baby. You lose sleep. Did you sleep today? Huh? Because I'm not tired. I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, baby. If you thought that you was disturbing some type of sleep to have me feeling exhausted, I don't know. I don't be knowing what your plans be, but I'm sorry. I got energy for life. Cause I'm the hot step up murderer. I'm the lyrical gangster. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. Still love it like that. Hey. No, no, we don't die. Yes, we multiply. Anyone test will hear the fat lady sing. You cut my head off, 3 more grow back. I told you, I'm like a 3-headed hydra. You cut me off, I'm just going to keep coming back and growing and growing and growing and growing and growing. You want to continue to be a troublemaker? You want to be in your feelings and act like a child and try to send me death? Wow, look. Current home and work community. I tell you, this is somebody now here where I live here. I just saw 1844. For somebody that's in a forced marriage, crimes was committed in my current home and work community. You cannot hide. Yeah, look, scheming. Somebody's trying to set the record straight about scheming. How are you going to set the record straight about scheming? I can't. The stuff that comes out, it don't make no sense. Now she's going to purposely be by the wall and make noise by the wall. She don't ever do that. And now she want to do that. I'll blast her online too. You want to be embarrassed too, lady? Because you ain't never do this before and now you want to do it now? At fucking 9 o'clock in the morning, you want to bang by the wall where I'm doing a reading? That you don't ever do. But you want to be petty? You too grown to be petty. Grow up. You know you got a granddaughter you got to take care of? Stop bringing karma into your life. Just stop it. Don't do it to yourself. Because I'm done with these old haggy bitches that live next to me. I'm done with these stupid faggot ass bitches that live next to me. I'm done with them. And we're going to talk directly straight to you. Because you don't intimidate me. You just embarrassing yourself on live camera when you do what you do. And you give yourself away. Continue to incriminate yourself. By all means. A bunch of heathens. Yeah, family abuse. Somebody was feeling hopeful. About what? That your spell work was going to work? Sleeping Beauty in reverse? Wow. Wow. Somebody was hopeful that Sleeping Beauty was going to be in reverse, that I wasn't going to wake up today. I just finished saying this. A cousin related? Family abuse? Love spell free will, trying to control my free will. Communal trial, experimental study group that involves an entire community or part of an organization. This lands under, tried to water you down, but only rejuvenated me and revitalized my garden in my home community, online community, family abuse. Graveyard magic. What I just said. Whatever I predicted before I pull these cards is what's coming out on these cards. Now I'm going to sit here and tell you, don't fucking sit here and tell me that I'm not fucking tapped in. Don't sit here and tell me that I'm not gifted. Don't sit here and tell me that the spirits ain't watching you and it ain't fucking snitching on your ass right now. I don't even need these cards. But these cards are just proof to what the fuck I'm saying. I don't need these cards. These cards only get used as confirmation to what the fuck I already know. And what the fuck I already know that they're doing. Somebody did not want me to wake up today. They were hopeful that Sleeping Beauty was going to be in the reverse with this graveyard magic. Sleeping Beauty is not in the reverse. I'm up, bitch. Exposing you right now. It's telling me it's a cousin that's related to me in my current home, try to water me down in my current home and work community. The only cousin that I know that knows my next door neighbor probably fucked her son, both of them, because she's a fucking, anyway. It might be her, but then again, it might not be her. Because it might be, it might be pointing to the obvious person that it could be. Because she's grimy and she has talked shit about me. And she used to live here a long time ago. And again, she knows my next door neighbors. It could be her. It could be her because she's the one that accused me or try to blame me for the fucked up life that she's going through. She sent me a text on Instagram. So it could be that cousin. This is the only cousin that's coming to mind. That is a criminal, that schemes, that commits crimes. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna air her shit out. The bitch commits tax fraud. The bitch commits tax fraud. The bitch commits fucking welfare fraud. Yeah. She doctors letters. Yeah. If it's who I'm thinking about. She know how to doctor letters. She know how to fucking yeah. She know how to do that. She know how to scheme from the government and get the free money from the government. Free living, a roof over her head. She know how to scheme. She know how to get money that she don't work, that she don't get, that she never worked for. By using other people's kids and children and shit like that, yeah. She's down with that false marriage to get money. She's down with that fraud the bank to get money because she almost got me caught up in that shit. She tried to tell me, ask me if I wanted to marry for marriage. Yeah, that's how that cousin of mine gets down. If it's who I think it is. She's the one that thinks she a love child. She's the one that I grew up with in my household, that my mother raised her as a daughter. She is my god sister by church. So if it's that cousin related, she was also around when I was in an abusive relationship that got my son removed. She was also around for that. She knows that guy. She knows him. I wouldn't put it past if she fucked him. Natural in the reverse. This person is not natural. They're unnatural. Mulan. Warrior energy. Circus clowns. I'm going to say somebody that's in warrior energy. Somebody that's in masculine energy. Because Mulan was a female that was faking like if she was a masculine. So this could be telling me that this could be a feminine and masculine energy. Or somebody that dresses up like a masculine. I just heard sex change. cross-dresser. I don't know. With this Mulan, I'm not getting the warrior energy from this. With this Mulan energy, being that from the cartoon is a female that decided to pretend to be a man so that she could fight in the war to save her father's kingdom. Somebody is pretending to be a man to save their father's kingdom or to save some type of empire. Somebody's presenting themselves to be one way and they're not. To save a parent's kingdom, empire. They're trying to save a parent's empire, kingdom. The noise that I'm getting after I say something is only giving me confirmation. So somebody's out here pretending to be somebody that they're not. And they're trying to save a parent's empire, kingdom. That's what's going on here. And they had me in a community study in my home community and online. They try to water my gifts down. They try to water me down. And all it did nothing. It didn't do anything. It didn't do nothing. They committed crimes to do this, and now they're in their feelings because obviously it didn't work. I'm up, bitch. What up, Tro? You here to watch? To see your magic work? And now you want to go, bitch? I was about to just show my face. You be leaving too fast. Look, they need to go heal. Yeah, you really do. For real, for real. A bunch of circus clowns in the online and home community try to have me in some type of experimental study group doing spell work on me. And the first card that I put on the table was they all going outside. Each and every one of them. Yeah, poisoning. They were trying to poison me. They were poisoning the people around me, poisoning the home community, poisoning the online community, lying. Yeah, in one ear, out the other. They were told not to do this, and they didn't listen. Yeah, they wanted to join the hate crowd. These people wanted to join the hate crowd. And now they all going outside for their devilish deeds. They're getting karma because I'm protected from these heathens that were trying to control my free will. They got court. These people got court. They're having court issues. They're getting blindsided. They're going to get blindsided. These people are going to have court. Yeah, because they're toxic. These people who wanted to join the hate crowd in my home community, they're about to be in court or they're going to be taken to court. Oh, yes, baby, they are. If it's a move that I got to make to take these people to court, I need them to understand that I am going to sue these people. Each and every one of them. You were talking shit, you're getting sued for talking shit on my name because I can sue you for talking shit about me. So if you want to continue to talk shit about me, be my guest. Because I will sue your ass too. I need you to understand that it's about to get real ugly for a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all. Y'all wanted to sit back and watch the show. Y'all about to see a show, okay? And I'm the one that's going to be sitting back watching. Because it's going to be y'all that's going to be my entertainment. Since y'all thought I was your entertainment, and y'all could talk about me, and you could abuse me, and you could target me, Ha ha ha, he. Like, shit is funny. A bunch of grown adults that should know better. But they don't know better. Why? Because they weren't raised right. That's the only solution that I got. They were raised wrong. Their parents are ratchet. That's why they turned out ratchet. But you can't even make that an excuse neither. Because you got fucking motherfuckers that got good ass parents and them fucking children turn out rotten. So that's not even true neither. So I recant that. That's not even true. This mother not related to me that's in an abusive relationship. So there's a mother that's not related to me that wanted to join the hate crowd in my home community. They're a bunch of troublemakers as well. And they're in their feelings because they're about to get blindsided with some type of court for being toxic. And there could be a mother that's not related to me that could be trying to set the record straight too. About their scheming. Yeah, they in denial that their devilish deeds will bring them karma. They in denial that I'm protected. Yeah, this Uncle Tom, these people that kiss ass, they kiss asses. They like to kiss ass. Uncle Tom, kiss ass for money. Because this is about money, Uncle Tom. This is about money, kissing ass for money. Online. Confirmation, excuse me. Yeah, they was trying to make me look bad in the public, in my home community, and in online. They was trying to make me look bad in my home community, in the public, and they was trying to make me look bad in the online community. My work and my home community. You can't make me look bad. It says they attacked me out of spite. They toxic. Crimes was committed. Attacked me out of spite in my current home and work community. Yeah, energy distortion. They're trying to distort my energy. Scheming. Attacking me out of spite. For money, for my heirloom, for my abundance. For money. They were doing this for money. Yeah, but I'm connected to Earth. Or this could be an Earth sign. Somebody that's connected to Earth. So this could be an Earth sign, or it's saying that I'm connected to Earth. Yeah, somebody that's in childhood energy. Somebody that's acting like a child in child behavior. That literally lands right under that card. Yeah, this stinky, sneaky link. Somebody's a stinky, sneaky link. There's a stinky, sneaky link that was trying to make me look bad in public, in my work, in my home community, where I live. This person is where I live. Can they hear me? Are they on this side where my window is at where they can hear me, or are they on the other side in the front of the building? Are they on this floor, or are they on another floor? Look, they pocket watching me. My cousin, this cousin related, is pocket watching me, and they're feeling like a fucking bunch of sour apples. Because they're getting casted out. Look, in my vicinity. Look at that. Wow. Somebody's mad because they getting casted out in this home community. I said it yesterday. I said this yesterday. You were gonna get run out of this fucking block. You could have been living here longer than me. But I guarantee you, and I said this, you will be gone before I do. You will be kicked out, gone, exiled, casted out, off this block, out this building before me. Every single person that came for me, I guarantee you, I will be out of this building after y'all. It seems like that's what it's gonna be. Home community, online community, it says in your vicinity, lives around you. Home community came out. Online community came out. The card that has both work and home community came out. And it's saying in your vicinity. I don't know how much spirit wants me to know that this is somebody and or people in my current home and work community. A cousin related to me is involved that could live in my current vicinity. Or there's a cousin that's involved. A mother not related to me. So there's a mother not related to me. That wanted to join the hate crowd with this cousin related to me in my home community. They too busy running lies to see their own downfall. A MILF, Mrs. Parker vibe. This keeps coming out. Communal trial, MILF, Miss Parker. Somebody was saying that I'm a mother to fuck. Somebody could have been saying that I'm a hoe or a slut or something. Somebody could have been saying she's a hoe, she's a slut, she's a freak, she got a different man every day, other week. Somebody could have been saying this about me. Or somebody thinks that I'm a MILF in my home community. Or somebody thought that I'm a MILF. Somebody thought that I'm a mother they could fuck. Somebody thought that they could fuck me. So somebody was out here saying that they could fuck me. You know, I'm not an easy fuck, motherfucker. I don't think so. Who told you that lie? Whoever told you that lie is the actual person that you could fuck. They give it up easy. They're the ones that will open their legs for anything. Hey, I said hello. They're the ones that will open their legs for anything. If they're lying about whatever they're saying about me is what they do. I've been upgraded. You've been upgraded. I've been upgraded, collective, from this graveyard magic that they doing on me. It don't affect me. Yeah, transaction history. This was for money. Yeah, they being recorded. These people are being recorded. They being recorded, pocket watching me. A brother related in the vicinity. There's a brother that's related to this cousin. Or there's a brother related. There could either be a brother related to this mother that's not related to me. Or they could be a brother related to this cousin that says related. There could be different scenarios here. It could be a cousin that's related to this mother that's not related to me. It could be my cousin, a cousin of mine, and a mother that I'm not related to in this area. And now we got a brother related. It says in one ear, out the other, in your vicinity, lives around you, brother related. Somebody's brother that's related lives around me in my vicinity. Somebody's brother lives in my vicinity. The men screaming outside is giving me confirmation. Like, they sound mad. So somebody's brother is not listening and they live in my vicinity. It's about to be a bloodbath, collective. And the signs can no longer be ignored. This informant plan, they failed. And they need to make peace with the imperfection that's about to happen in their life. Because the past is catching up to them. And they're about to be humbled for this blood magic. And what they did is unforgettable. Look it. Because they overstepped their boundaries. Because they were jealous and envious. This undivine masculine feminine energy is getting bad news. This wild witch that was cold-hearted. Judicial system sabotage. They tried to sabotage the judicial system. They try to have the judicial system in the reverse. This Brady Bunch gang, a combined family. They're getting an undesired outcome. Yeah, they have a cursed contract. Because someone was on their high horse and now they're feeling like a jackass in the shadows. They're a bunch of addicts. They're a bunch of ignorant addicts that are under judgment for being a bunch of non-believers in me. Because I'm righteous and they're lame. Look, divine authority, downstairs neighbor that wanted to be the one, trying to close all roads, gates, and paths, and now they riding from the inside out. Work community, evil, being evil in the work community, pay for play. They were paying people to play around. This person could be being deported. This person don't have papers here. Wow. They stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut. So there's a downstairs neighbor, a mother, not related to me, that's in a false marriage, that's in an abusive relationship. A combined family. So this is a mother not related to me, that's working with a cousin that's related to me. Come Brady Bunch gang. Combined family. The downstairs neighbor keeps coming out, and the downstairs neighbor is the only one that's hiding because I know my next door neighbors are participating in this. I know my upstairs neighbors have participated in this. And there have been other people that have participated in this that are no longer in this fucking building. They either passed away or they have moved. And there has been a recent move out the building. So the person that recently just left the building was most likely definitely a part of fucking with me. So there's a downstairs neighbor that's in a false marriage, an abusive relationship on top of that. This mother downstairs, this downstairs neighbor, mother, they're not related to me. They wanted to be the one. And they put me in some type of study, experimental study, in my current home community and online in my work community, and was doing death magic on me. Graveyard spells, not wanting me to wake up because they jealous and envious. Now I think everybody knows who I'm talking about at this point. I may not know who this downstairs neighbor is, but I think people in this building know who the downstairs neighbor is. And if you don't turn this downstairs neighbor in, you are going to reap karma as well. This person is casting death to me. Sirens. Sirens. She's casting death upon my life. She's paying my upstairs neighbors to also do spell work on me. She paid the next door neighbor's son to enter my home and steal my mail. And now his mother and the other next door neighbor want to sit there and talk shit about me and laugh and snicker like I don't know. They know. And they all gonna get exposed because they make it very fucking obvious. This bitch downstairs, mastering all. You are not Neo, bitch. You think you Neo from the Matrix? Wanna be the one? You think you Jet Li, the one? The downstairs neighbor wanted to be the one. Pay for play. I'm going to tell you, my life just got fucked up. The downstairs neighbor paid people to be evil. My video has not got, the second time my video gets messed up. In the beginning of it, it got messed up. And now I'm an hour in. And as soon as I talk about the downstairs neighbor, every time I talk about my neighbors, their energy, they're mad. Because they're getting exposed. When you disrupt my life, when I'm in the middle of my life, all you doing, and I'm going to keep reminding you, is confirming that what I'm saying is correct. The downstairs neighbor is evil. The downstairs neighbor that's in a false marriage, that's in an abusive relationship, is evil. They attacked me out of spite because they were jealous and envious of my gifts, of my intuition, of my supernaturalness, of the gift God has given to me. Because the devil can't give you shit. Work community, they're rotting from the inside out because they were trying to close all my roads, my paths, my purpose. They were blocking my way. This person don't even got papers to be, they're not even a United States citizen. They don't even got papers to be here. You got some nerve to be trying to do spell work to me, but yet, bitch, you're not even a fucking United States citizen. You don't even belong here. You're not doing nothing for you to belong here. Nothing but taking, trying to commit murder, using spell work, using other people to commit your crimes. Now, everybody's going to go down because of you. Everybody's going to get karma because of you. People are going to be homeless. People are going to be sick. People are going to be running out of money because of you. People are going to pass away because of you. Listening to you. You stuck in a rut for being a spiritual slut. You a spiritual whore. You a spiritual whore. Look, I'm undefeated. You took an oath to do this, but it's the end of the road for you. And now you're about to be confronted in the inappropriate way because I am protected from the shit that you're doing. And the devil is sick for being a dumbass prick, playing these dumbass tricks. You couldn't dim my light. Now you want to fight me because you couldn't destiny swap with me in the reverse. You were in my lane trying to put your unhealed trauma on me. You're stubborn. Another indictment charge is being put on you because your plans fail and all the lies are unfolding. And this policy insurance fraud that you had in the reverse. You put a policy on my life and then you was doing spell work to try to make it happen. 5511. Yeah, you in a messy energy. Cards just fell. Current timeline. This is happening now. Now. This is happening now. Chakra attack. What I said, they was attacking my fucking solar, my womb, and sacral. Because they had a lot of unwanted opinions and now they're reaping karmic cycles. Look, trying to cause you an eviction. So trying to cause me an eviction. Necromancy, messing with the dead graveyard magic. Look, they all fall down, trying to destroy, couldn't you destroy in the reverse? Cinderella, you were unable to destroy a Cinderella energy. I'm coming out as the Cinderella energy, destroy in the reverse. You were unable to destroy this Cinderella energy. Look, you're corny for the sex magic that you were doing. You was told to walk it away, but you didn't leave it alone. Yeah, the accuser is always accusing. You're sitting here saying, accusing me of something. You the downstairs neighbor. You got my name in your mouth. Yeah, I don't even know who the fuck you are. Make it make sense how I'm the one doing shit to you. Yeah, I don't even know what downstairs neighbor you are. I know you're downstairs. This is why you make a fool out of yourself. This is why you're making a fool out of yourself. Because you got my name out your mouth and I don't even know who the fuck you are. That's why you busted. That's why you got caught. That's why. And you thought that you could get all the little gangbangers over here, all the druggies, all the desperate little hoes and bitches in this building, in this area, and pay them because they desperate to do your bidding. And now every single person is going to go down because of you. They still want to keep your secrets. They're going to go down. They still want to hide you. They're going to go down. I hope that money was worth it. Look, I said I hope that money was worth it. That money that they thought they were getting, they're not getting anything. Oh, that means they're not getting no money. So they're not even getting no money to do this. He can't pay you. Since it came out a Mulan energy. Since Mulan energy came out here, that's a female trying to be a male. Pretending to be a male. Spirit guide says you can't hide. Look, the spirit guide, you can't hide, spirit guide. Spirit guide says you cannot hide. An informant, a karmic woman, they all about to meet the coroner because they got themselves in too deep. Look, the dark don't want anything to do with them, and they in the trap house. These were all the cards that was on the floor. Again, there are 100 index cards in a pack. I have about maybe 5 packs, 6 packs. So there's about 500 to 600 cards in this deck. And you mean to tell me the same thing keeps coming out over and over again and it's a lie? You see me plucking. The downstairs neighbor is about to have a rude awakening. The upstairs neighbor is about to have a rude awakening. Because so far, they're the ones that seem to be keep on. These 2 old little bitches that live next to me, if they keep talking shit about me and what the fuck I'm going through and keep calling me fucking crazy, they're going to have a fucking rude awakening. It's time for y'all to grow up. Y'all too old to be doing what y'all doing. We're not in kindergarten. We're not in junior high school. We're not even high school no more. Most of y'all are over the age of 40 years old, got grandkids, and you should not be acting the way that you're acting. Confirmation with the sirens. Act your fucking age already and grow the fuck up. Just because you live in the ghetto don't mean that you gotta be a ratchet fucking individual. That's not what that means. I grew up in a neighborhood worse than this. I'm from the South Bronx, baby. From the real ghetto, from the real hood. This bullshit ass block is nothing compared to what the fuck maybe in the past it was about something. But what me living in this now, it ain't about shit. It's a bunch of wannabe alcoholics, and all they do is drink and smoke, sniff coke, and stand and chill outside. That's all they do over here. Everybody in this area does the same fucking thing. They're a bunch of alcoholics over here. That's all they do is drink outside. Everybody in this area, they got no lives. And I'm not lying. They be out here 11, 12 o'clock in the afternoon drinking. I'm not exaggerating at all whatsoever. Bitch, get a job. Do something with your life. Be creative. Do something. Stop being a troublemaker. Because that's what y'all being. Fucking with somebody that was never fucking with you in the beginning or at all, was minding her business, and you stuck your nose in my life, in my business, lied to people about me, and you keep coming out on this table. The downstairs neighbor that keeps hiding. This is the one that lied to people. This is the one that paid people. See, she watching. She watching, and then they go every time they mention. Why watch me? Why do spell work to me? Why do all this if you're not going to sit your fucking stupid ass and watch me? You're watching me anyway. You might as well stay and watch. I stay to myself. I'm quiet. The only time you hear me is when I'm fucking with my cats, singing, or I got that TV. Besides that, you don't hear me. But I got motherfuckers putting their fucking nose in my ass crack, in my pussy. That's how far up they in my shit. Because they don't know how to mind their business. This downstairs neighbor keeps coming out. My live got messed up. It's only clarifying what I'm saying. Downstairs neighbor. Every time I say downstairs neighbor, so far in this reading, my live got messed up. Confirmation, notification, more confirmation. The downstairs neighbor is the one that paid people, lied to people, lied on my name, committed identity theft, put a policy insurance, tax fraud, did a bunch of shit. And I think everybody knows now who the fuck I'm talking about. Trying to swap destinies with me. They were trying to take my life. Trying to be me. Trying to walk in my energy. We are all created equal. You have your own life and your own destiny. Walk in your own shit. Stop trying to be somebody else. Stop trying to take from someone else. If they are, anyway, I'm not gonna say nothing. But if they want that conversation online, it's gonna be online. So I suggest you stay away from the wall because I can hear you, and it's gonna be in this live. Look, somebody is naive, and they broke all type of laws. Look, paid to cause harm. Because somebody was beating their chest like King Kong when I'm a whole Caesar. Somebody thought they were big and bad. Thought they looked related to me by marriage. I said false marriage, cousin related came out. So I have some borrowed time. They're going Looney Tunes. Federal law. Because I'm unbothered. They can't think straight. They bit the hand that fed them. Somebody's getting a second opinion. Because they were disloyal and they got entrapped. Look, entrapment for a repeated offense, repeating the same shit. Cousin not related. Cousin related came out, cousin not related. A cousin. The wrath of God. They're getting cut off. Somebody snitching on them. They're getting snitched on. Look, and they don't know what's going to happen. Wild card unknown. This person has a dissociative identity disorder. They don't know who they are. Wow, we got next door neighbor came out. Ex-friend. This is the next door neighbor's ex-friend. The downstairs neighbor is the next door neighbor's ex-friend. Because that's how it came out. The next door neighbor's ex-friend. They blaming me. Blames me. They blaming me. But it says spiritual organ harvesting. They're spiritually organ harvesting. So like I said, attacking my womb. Yeah, they're about to be taking out their misery for this moon magic. They owe me restitution. Somebody could have been trying to go on the run and they can't run. This father related to them. So a father figure. Helicopters. Just confirming. Look, they try to summon something. They was trying to have me. They're a bunch of monsters. They lost in the fog and are falling off the hidden enemies, and they shall perish. Look, they're running out of money. Let sleeping dogs lay, they doomed. There's fights that's about to be happening because they did not come correct at all. Murder for hire in the reverse. Wasted energy. Somebody sleeping with the higher ups to get their way. They learning karmic lessons. Look, they reap what you sow. They being humiliated. I bet they are. Yeah, look, they going outside. They need to go heal for attacking me out of spite. Yeah, because they was told to leave it alone and they did not. Yeah, where am I? I'm an hour in. I'm done. Somebody has a strange smell. I tell you, I swear to God. Whoever has this strange smell, they live around me. They've been in front of my door. They fuck with the next door neighbor because they leave their stinky ass perfume that they wear so strongly. Whoever this is, they wear a lot of perfume so strong that it still lingers when they leave. And they were up here last week, 2 weeks ago. They were talking to my upstairs neighbor in the next door neighbor's house and all that. I know this because they left their smell in front of my door. Their nasty, stinky perfume smell in front of my door. And now they're getting shunned and casted out of this society, group, organization, common family because of all this mental manipulation they did. They being haunted. These puppets, now they're getting evicted. It's over for this organization that they are part of. I'm done plucking. There's nothing, look. They got to add to that cloud. Someone's about to get their hands put on them. Someone looks depleted. There's somebody that's out here that looks depleted, anorexic, and malnourished. So somebody's out here looking sick. They look sick. Somebody's out here looking sick. So if they look sick, they're the ones that's doing the spell work. If these people look different, have changed in any way, it's because they're sick. And they're the ones that was sending spell work. I don't look sick. They thought they had a reason to attack me, plausible cause in the reverse, and they didn't have no reason to attack me in any way, shape, or form. They attacked me out of spite, out of jealousy and envy. And now they trapped like labyrinths with no way out. The upstairs neighbors, they all came out. The upstairs neighbor is maybe their mother is related, maybe it's their mother. Upstairs neighbor, mother related. Siphoning energy. Or maybe it's not my family, swampy smell. Maybe it's the upstairs neighbor's mother. Maybe their mother lives in this building. We got confession. Somebody's going to confess because they unprotected. Upstairs neighbor mother siphoning energy. Do they even have a mother? So these people are out here siphoning energy. They're not siphoning mine. I don't know what energy they're siphoning. Huh? Yeah, karmic woman. They're about to meet the coroner. These people are gonna pass away because the dark don't want anything to do with these people. They stubborn. Confirmation. Hi. So I'm out of here. I'm not gonna pick up. I'm not gonna read no more. Because I'm done talking about these dumb people that live around me. And the dumb things that they do. Like yesterday, I was doing a post. And it was a affirmation post. And I know that one lady went next door to the other lady, started talking about the affirmation that she heard, which was talking about, I am confident, I am beautiful, I am this. She went next door to talk and laugh about it. Confirmation with the sirens. What's so funny about it? What's so funny about self-love? You don't love yourself? You don't tell yourself affirmations that you love yourself, that you are beautiful, you are confident. You don't tell yourself these things, but you find it funny to go next door. Confirmation. You find it funny to go next door and talk about it and laugh about somebody. Y'all too old to be doing what you're doing. Y'all making yourself look real stupid. Just like I caught the other one time, making fun of me because I praise the Lord. Talk about Jesus. Yeah, what about him? You need some in your life. Got the nerve to name her children after saints, but you a devilish woman. Fake ass neighbors is what the fuck I got. Fake ass neighbors. Just nosy metiche ass bitches. That's what the fuck they are. They get together and talk about people. That's what they do. You too old to be doing that shit. And the thing that gets me is the other one that I'm close to, she got a granddaughter. Why are you doing that? You bringing karma to your family, you stupid ass. You still associated with people. You knew what was going on. You turn a blind eye. You getting karma. However that falls out for you. I need her to understand. You are wrong. And then you got a kid in the house. Both of these stupid bitches got babies. They both taking care of their grandbabies. Why would you? Why? This is what pisses me off. Why? You don't know about energy? This one should know. She's, I don't know, Haitian, Honduran. I don't know what the fuck she is. She know that voodoo shit. She should know better. Unless she's doing it. But she should know better. The other one next to me is Hispanic. But I don't know if they even fucking talk a lick of Spanish. Both of these people speak Spanish. Honduran. She's Honduran. Because she speaks Spanish. She understands it. They should know better. But they don't. No. And they're older than me. It's sad. Very sad. That energy is no joke. Talking shit is casting spells. Just in case you didn't know, when you're sitting there and have somebody else's name in your mouth, and you don't have anything good to say about that person, you're doing spell work. You're bringing bad luck into your life because you're talking about another individual. What you to talk my shit. Nothing but nice to these fucking people. Nice and friendly to these people. To the both of these stupid bitches. And their grandkids. Giving them shit. For kids. Jewelry. Shit I make. And the nerve of these dumb, stupid bitches to sit there and think they have the right to talk shit about me. Why I've been nothing but nice to these people in this building. All y'all could go to hell. Tax fraud. They committed tax fraud. These people in my area. They took an oath to do this. And they were told not to do this, but they did not listen. In one ear, out the other. Now they praying, but their prayers are falling on deaf ears because they're karmic. Because God don't believe them. The only reason why they're praying is because they're getting fucking karma. That's the only reason why. Something bad gotta happen for people to pray to God. Something bad has to happen something bad has to happen. I kept saying this. Something they need to go heal. Something really bad and tragic has to happen for maybe somebody to heal, and then even then they won't be doing it. They remote viewing me. These non-believers. I bet they won't be non-believing me now. Their mind is blown. Exactly. They over here trying to hack me, hacking. A friend. Trying to keep me trapped in the Tower of Rapunzel in the reverse. In the past. Past timeline. Yeah. Post-traumatic stress. Somebody's trying to give me PTSD, or somebody got PTSD. And the signs can no longer be ignored. Somebody has PTSD and the signs can no longer be ignored. And I don't. This mother not related. This could be the downstairs neighbor. This mother is having PTSD, post-traumatic stress. They spazzing out and everybody's seeing this. Everybody's seeing that this mother that's not related to me is going through something. Yeah, this death magic. They looking like death. I said, there's somebody out here that's looking depleted, anorexic, and malnourished. There's somebody that's looking sick. Because I look good, baby. It ain't me. They were out here doing death magic. It's going to keep coming out. I said this before, pulling these cards, and it's going to come out. Graveyard magic, necromancy, all the death cards came out. Literally. All of them. All the death magic cards came out. Graveyard magic, death magic. Necromancy. They didn't want me to wake up today. With the way I woke up today with my hand, I woke up with my hand numb. Like that shit was gonna explode. Like I wanted to chop this bitch off. That's how I woke up today. My hand was so inflamed. It wasn't even funny. And it was like 7 something in the morning. I've been up since 7 something in the morning. I woke up earlier. And I got up in the bathroom. And I think I went back to sleep. I don't even know what time it is. But I think that was the first wake up. That was the first sign for me to wake up, but I didn't. I went back to sleep because it was probably too early. I went back to sleep, and then all of a sudden, my fucking hand started hurting. That was a sign like, bitch, wake up. The spirits wanted me to wake up, and they made sure that I woke the fuck up. Somebody was trying to cast death upon me today. They did not want me to wake up today. This moon cycle today, today's a moon cycle. Of course, they're up to their tricks, doing the same old shit over and over again. Non-stop, the same shit over again, over and over and over again. My life is not to be played with, people. Now your life is about to be played with. You keep thinking God ain't real. You keep thinking God don't exist. God is about to show your ass that he is in the fucking building. And he's speaking through me. I am the voice for God right now. You think is a joke. You all about to meet your fucking doom for thinking it's okay to play with people's lives. Man, woman, child, animal, a life in general. All lives fucking matter. Unfortunately, yours does not anymore. Your life does not matter anymore. This is what you're telling the universe. And since that's what you're telling the universe is gladly going to abide by your wishes. Since you are unsatisfied with your life. Because I'm not unsatisfied with my life. My life just getting started. Premeditated murder is what all of you have participated in. Whether you physically participated in it or you sat there and watched it happen. I need you to understand what is coming for you. This is not a joke. I'm going to repeat this again. You participated, you're definitely going down. You turn a blind eye, you're getting karma for turning a blind eye, for not speaking up. You talk shit, you're getting karma. God is real. As real as you and me is. He is real. Whether you can physically see him or not, God exists. I don't know why y'all out here thinking that there is not a God out here. You out here, you know the devil exists, but yet you out here don't believe in God. That makes sense. Make it make sense to me. You believe in all these demonic beings and entities that you call on, but you don't believe in God. God, unfortunately, he created these things. He created the devil. He created the demons. He created these bad spirits. They're God's creation. Just like you and me, we are God's creation. So why you out here thinking that God don't exist? When he created you, when he created me, he created the devil, he created the demons, he created everything. With the help of other gods, you understand? He's the creator of other creators. He created creators so he can create the earth. You get it? Let's make them in our image. God, the Bible don't say let me make man in my image. It says let me make them in our image. O-U-R. And I don't even read the Bible, but I know that. In our image. Who's our? Huh? If you put your fucking Bible thumping heads to the fucking gather, confirmation sirens. Whose hour? You read the Bible, but you don't fucking decode it the proper way, right? Don't know how to read that book for shit. The God you pray to is not God. Because if you were praying to the proper God, there would not be a jealous bone in your body that's gonna allow you to hurt another individual. There wouldn't be an envious bone in your body that's gonna allow you to hurt the next individual. You wouldn't be casting judgment on nobody if you were praying to the proper God. Because remember, it says only God can judge, and you know you're not God. You think you're God. You're delusional. You think because it says God is in us all. It says God is in us all. It doesn't mean that you are God. We are all gods and goddesses in our own way when we tap into our energy, but you are not the creator though. And motherfuckers took that I'm a god goddess complex to the head and said, well, I'm a god, I'm a goddess, I could fucking rule your life. No, you can't. You can only run your life. You can't run nobody else's. You a god and a goddess in your life. That's what that stands for. You're not the ruler of people. You can't control people. Who you think you are? Who you think you is? You could be jealous and envious all you want, but what you're not going to do is you're not going to take my life. Especially with no fucking spell work. You could pay people all you want to follow me in this fucking area all you want. But this is why you ain't got no money. This is why you're sick. This is probably why you probably don't even come outside. Because you're not looking right. So it all boils down to who's this karmic person that lives in this vicinity or in my building. It's saying downstairs neighbor. So it's a downstairs neighbor. So it's obviously in this building. Who has not came out of their apartment? Who is being antisocial right now? I don't know, because I don't know these people downstairs. But whoever it is stinks. Stinky, they stinky. They've been hovering around my fucking door last week or 2 weeks ago because they left their stink ass, nasty ass perfume smell when they were visiting one of these two motherfuckers next door, or both of them, since they're a fucking Brady Butch gang. They're the gossip girls in the building. Old hag gossip girls in the building. Look, right in front of their eyes and still blinded. Shit is right in front of people's eyes and people are still blinded. Now I'm making people unblind. Whoever this downstairs neighbor is, they're sick. They look sick. They look malnourished. They look depleted. Or if they're not looking like that, they look sick. So whoever out here looking sick, because not even with my fucking missing tooth, I don't look sick. I look crazy right now with a missing tooth. I don't look like myself with a missing tooth. But I don't look unhealthy though. That's for sure. I still look good. But yeah, I'm out of here. I'm done talking my shit. Because I no longer want to be in these people's energy anymore. Because this is their energy. They're the ones mad. Because I'm not. I'm chilling. They're the ones mad. They're the ones frustrated. They're the ones pissed because they're getting exposed. And I don't give a fuck no more. And I don't care if I live around these people. I don't give a fuck how close they are to me. And if I gotta directly speak to their fucking asses through a camera, through a wall, I'll let you know. Stop your shit, bitch. Cut your shit out. If I gotta yell downstairs, if I gotta yell out loud so that everybody fucking hears me, including the downstairs neighbor, and let them know, bitch, I'm awake, and your magic ain't shit, it's pure air that I was burping and farting this entire morning because I was releasing your bullshit ass spell work that you were sending. Confirmation with the sirens. Air, air. That's what you got. You shooting blanks. And what's crazy is all the neighbors came out